2011. We're really lucky to have these guys here tonight. So could I please get John and Norm and Kev and Scoob to come up the front? Thank you. Yeah, it's cool.
What'd you do?
Go down.
No, you won for it.
So,
Come on, here, guys.
On the stage, photos no good down there.
bit of disagreement about where we want to be. Okay, so Scoob, where are you? Can't see a thing with these lights.
He's indisposed at the moment.
Okay, so we'll start without him. That's not unusual. So we'd just like to give these 4 original band members that were here on the first night a small gift of appreciation, which Judy has got here for us. So, yeah, you can have your cake and eat it too, apparently. No, that's your. They've all got names on. They're individually made. Some of them are nuttier than others, but you know.
That'd be Kevin's.
When we planned this, we talked about what shall I say when I give them the cake, and obviously I've, given that job to Judy. But the thought was, when you give people a cake, you say, "Here's your cake." So Norm, here's your cake. Thank you.
How much rum's in this one?
Just nuts, Norm, just nuts, no rum.
Stu was the drummer here on the first night, and he's wearing the same t-shirt if you didn't pick that up. And it smells like he's wearing the same t-shirt. And it looks like he's wearing the same t-shirt.
So here's your cake, Scoob. And not to forget John Lynn, who actually conceived this idea and started the whole shebang. So he's just got a nutty cake too.
I should get two cakes.
You should get 2 cakes.
I think we should eat it before we leave the stage.
Whatever you say. You're the boss. Thank you very much, guys. Now, before we go back to more music, there's one more person that we need to thank, and that's Margaret, because Margaret was the person who had the... Come on down, Margaret. Margaret had the foresight to say yes when the question was asked about having this here at the Bowls Club. So if it wasn't for Margaret supporting this idea, we wouldn't all be here where we are today. So Judy's got a small gift for Margaret as well. Now Margaret's just going to say a few words.
No jokes. Good evening, everyone.
Hello, Mark.
Well, what a tremendous 5 years it's been since the first Jam was held here at the Bowls Club.
5.5.
From its humble beginnings, it has flourished into what we see today. Jam has been good for the Bowls Club, but more importantly, it gave something to the Woodford community and district we have never seen before.
Oh, man.
But more than this, it's provided a forum for people to develop and learn about themselves as they perform for their first appearance on this stage. Some of the artists who gave their first solo performance on this stage has gone on to bigger and better things. So thank you, Gemma, and to all that made it happen. Please raise your glass to Gemma.
Now John Lynn's going to respond unaccustomed as he is to public speaking.
As unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, I think I had that in what I was going to say. I'm just going to shoot from the hip because
Don't you always?
don't I always? No, I actually prepared something, which we can do. there's a few people to thank. Margaret's one of the people to thank because she did say saying yes to Gemma was one of the best decisions she ever made. She did say that to me. I think that was great, and it's been great for the community. It's been good for the club here. It's been great for the community. And there's a lot of people here. I'm not going to single anybody out, but we've had a lot of people here that have turned up, and as Norm said a couple of weeks ago, I think it was in the paper. He said that there's some musicians that have, I guess they've broken the ice here, cut their teeth here, and they can go out and they can perform on their own out in the big bad world. So you know who those people are. It's great. I want to thank. I thank a lot of people in the paper from time to time, but there's a lovely lady sitting over there who puts up with my silliness and decisions at 2 o'clock in the morning, and she's my girlfriend there. But behind her, there's my wife, and that's who I'm talking about. And if it wasn't for Anita, this wouldn't have run as long as it has, because she's done a lot of things when I was a bit cook there not long ago, and she's come up and sat on the end of the bed when things didn't look so good up in the high dependency unit the next morning. So so she's stuck with me all the way, and because of that, a lot of these things have happened because I can't do this on my own. I was going to say Kevin brought something here that no one else could have brought, and that was just a very competent attitude, a very competent approach, and that was something that no one else could bring here. I meant to say that weeks and weeks and weeks ago, but without Kevin, we wouldn't have had the professionalism that we've got. He's probably brought nothing else, but that was worth having. Norm, if it wasn't for Norman and I had a discussion back in July, and I asked him to stick with me till the end of the year, which he's certainly done. And without Norm, we couldn't have done this, because this is not a one-man show. I also joke saying that I share the blame with Norm, and the decisions we've made with all the toys that we've got and where it all goes, and he's been there helping me do that, and also that I didn't do a report every week. I think he got a bit tired of that, so we did it at the beginning of the term, after the term. So put your hand together for Norm. Scoob we see from time to time, normally in the same t-shirt, and the last song tonight is going to be played with one person wearing the same t-shirt they wore on that night, and we're going to have the majority of the band back. I did ring up a few people. Jeff Mapstone, it's his 43rd wedding anniversary, so he didn't come there. No excuse. Yeah, what's 43? Are we getting that old? So Scoob does a lot of. Scoob's come and gone. He runs an open mic all over the place. Michael Whitaker's down here somewhere as well. He runs open mics all over the place. So everyone's got their little things that they're doing. Hopefully next year something will be going on around here. Make sure you keep looking at the Jam it site. Yeah, and this Kevin's got something on for the next 3 Thursday nights here as well. So don't miss that.
New shirt.
I'm going to miss everyone. Jeff Healy is sitting over there somewhere, and I'm going to miss someone here. But I want to thank Jeff, because Jeff has really helped us out a lot. He's here early. He lugs. He shifts a lot of stuff around, and not just for Jam. He's done the same for Blues, and for the people who come for the Blues night. That's closing down as well, because of basically the same thing. But put your hand together for Jeff Healy. He does more than you think. Does a lot more than you think. The young lady sitting on the desk over there, she just stepped up and took over because no one else was doing it, and it's good to know that she can drive one of those things.
It's called the Young Janet.
The Young Janet, yeah. I think that's about it. We've got a little bit more pomp and ceremony at the end of the night, but we can go and eat our cakes now, can we? Okay.
Yes, we can.
You girls can hop up now.
We've got the Lynn girls coming on stage now.
Oh, excuse me, just before we do that, the people who organised this, I try not to say too much about, I thank a lot of people for doing it. I never thank myself, because I'm not a bit like, what's the fellow, Bob Hawke, so I can't do the Bob Hawke thing. But this afternoon, I raced in. My wife said, "You didn't just buy a block of chocolates." I said, "No, I've got a proper box of rose chocolates." And I've got them here for you, Sue Jones, because you just do so much and you're just not recognised.
Even when you're driving without nobody recognises you.
And Daryl Shivey over there, who just comes in. So I wrapped up in a piece of plastic for you.
Environmentally friendly.
Yeah, environmentally friendly. And I think we're not having those in this area next year, so save your bags up. All right, the girls are on. We'll keep moving.
Okay, thank you.
hand for John Lindell.
Join in, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a round of applause, please?
You're very wise people.
Okay, now the Lynn girls are coming up on stage to